Today is the 3rd day of July 2022. Welcome to my podcasts. My name is Vaso Obaseki, and it's been a pleasure serving you hot gist things. I don't know about you, but I'm just excited because it's a really wonderful day and I'm just happy to be alive, A lot of things happening everywhere, Every day we take risks and some of us are not even grateful that we're back home. Come on, be grateful. Haba, what's doing you say? She want to slap you first before you know you're grateful. I'm just kidding. Okay. Today's topic is something really sensitive. And I don't know why I keep talking about relationships nowadays. Whoa, people should free me. What is relationship people around me? There's one topic or another that I always come. But actually, it's actually a pleasure actually being able to discuss whatever it is that you have as a concern. And I hope someone out there is learning something. And I hope you are changing your mind about a few things. Okay, have you ever wondered as a person that in your, say, 40 years of existence, 20 years, 20, 15, however long it is taking you to be where you are, that you're just so sure that you can't do certain things. You just have this conviction. I am this person. I am so sure. I am this. I am the best. And then something just happens. And before you know it, you don't fall yakata. Like, you just find yourself doing those things that you've told yourself you would never ever dream of doing in your life. If you're one of them, raise up your hand. Let me see you now. Raise your hand. You at the back there. I can see you, but you cannot see me. Raise your hand. Yes, I'm talking to you. It's true. Certain things just prompt us to make certain decisions, certain changes, certain behaviors that you don't even know where it came from. Now, you're not emulating someone else. It's just a part of human nature. And those things that prompt you to want to carry out these things, especially when you have been so strong for so long, and it just feels like, oh man, nothing did happen, you can't shake me. And it just happens, and I'm like, oh my God, what just happened? Yeah, I feel you. I know it. I know what it is. They're called triggers. If you've been to a museum or an artifact shop, or in the movies, you see where they sell guns. You know how dangerous a weapon is. It's very dangerous, but it's less dangerous when it's still on the shelf or it has not been used. It's beautiful. You see a Glock, very nice. There's this firearm Instagram page I usually look at, and I'm just like fascinated. It's so beautiful. A handgun, a pistol. I call them Glocks. It's so beautiful. Like, you just want to hold it and just rub it and all that. But guess what? That doesn't negate the fact that that thing can kill. Like, it can actually kill. It's not less dangerous. It's still as dangerous as it is when it's in its dormant state. And every one of us, we are, if you know. Anyways, if you know, you know. It's just like the knife in your kitchen. It's been innocently used to cut onions, or used to cut pepper, or used to cut yam. But guess what? If that knife enters somebody's body, it don't be that. What you think cannot be weaponized. I don't know if you watched this movie John Wick. There's this meme that has been going on that I watched on Was it Instagram? Yes, it was an Instagram. It was TikTok. I watched the meme. By the way, I'm on TikTok. Anyways, for those of you that don't like it, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. What was I saying? Yeah, there's this meme on TikTok where Thanos, for the Avengers family, people will know, Thanos' assistant came and met him and like, half of the world has disappeared, and he's like, okay. And he said, John Wick survived it, and he was like, okay. And I said, but his dog did not. And Thanos was like, oh my god, I'm in trouble. Only the movie lovers understand the joke. Because according to John Wick, the movie, if you go look the movie up, according to John Wick, the movie, he called him Baba Yaga, the boogeyman that killed over how many people with a pencil. The guy said, with a freaking pencil. So, what I'm trying to say is, whatever it is can become a weapon. Whatever it is, even your love can become a weapon. Your hate can become, your care can become a weapon against someone or against you. I'm talking about triggers. There are triggers in our bodies, in our lives, in our experiences that will push you so hard that even God will look at you and say, my son, I really wish I could help you, but you need to let go. That's why the Bible says we should guard our hearts diligently, because out of it flows the issues of life. These issues of life involves these triggers, and these triggers are the things that pushes us to become monsters, to become saints, to become wise or beautiful, to become anything. Depends on what the trigger is. It depends on what the trigger is. Imagine a man who gets married and for 15 years has been living in peace and harmony with his wife, and then one day they just have a quarrel and then the wife just takes knife and stabs him, or the wife just poisons him, or the man has never laid his hand on the wife, but for some weird reason, the first time because of whatever she said or whatever she did, he was just prompted to hurt her because of how hurt he was, or he didn't even know when maybe it was just a means of stopping her from doing what she was doing, and then he gave her a dirty slap, and then she hit her head on the wall, and from the wall she hit her head on the table, and from the table she was gone. You see that one trigger that causes us to be destructive? It's usually those triggers that can kill us. And it's important to understand the kind of people that you are around or that are around you. Those people that want to snub you and make you look stupid for being there for them. Those people who want to make you look really, really stupid for actually loving them, or make you feel like you are not wise. They want to outsmart you. They want to make the relationship about themselves. They want to make the job about themselves. Just trigger you to want to hurt them so they know how you feel. I've been there before. I understand you so much. But guess what? In that very blurry moment, if you are able to remember where you are coming from and who you are and whose you are, trust me, those triggers, they wouldn't exist. I know there are people that actually learn what other people's triggers are. They learn it. It's like they go to school to learn how to trigger people to become evil. And then when people are now evil, they now blame them for being evil. Yeah, that's what happens sometimes. Anyways, the point I'm trying to make is you need to be very watchful, very careful with the things you hear, the things you allow bog your mind, and the things you say, because what you say could also be a trigger for somebody to trigger what is in your body, what is in your mind. that will now prompt you to become that person that you do not want to be. So yes, these triggers do exist. They do exist. And in their existence, they are just ready tools to just change your life forever. Imagine hitting your hand on the woman and she slumps and dies. Your life has been changed forever. Imagine insulting someone and he hits you and then you want to retaliate and then you hit him back and he's gone. Just like the issue that happened in Lekki some months back with one of my beloved friend. Well, we were not so close, but I really liked his spirit. Where because of 100 naira, he was burnt alive. Those were triggers that triggered them to be inhuman. Yeah, they are triggers. Until you understand the people you are with, you would not know how to deal with them. Until they understand you, they wouldn't know how to deal with you. So what's the easiest thing? Go listen to my podcast about Go Deep for Depth. You would understand what I'm saying. If you want someone in your life, create room for them. Make sure they understand you, so they don't become your trigger to unhappiness. Funny enough, a lot of people have created so many triggers around them, so that if you just enter their life now, you just mistakenly mash the trigger. You don't go off with that. They're just waiting for someone that just come and piss them off. Just waiting for someone that just offend them. And unfortunately, you now became the person. I know if you survive this one, that will now be your mantra till you survive it, and you are giving thanks to God for not allowing it to kill you, and you will never go back there again. Chicket. Anyways, thank you for listening, and I hope you've learned one or two things from here. I love you as always. Please stay happy and stay watchful. Have a good day ahead of you.